Title: The African City Europe. Tried to erase channel Untold Chapters. Length 8 to 10 minutes. Intro. History remembers Rome. It remembers Paris. It remembers London. But there was once an African city so advanced, so organized, so powerful, that when Europeans encountered it, they tried to pretend it never existed. This is the story of Great Zimbabwe, the African city Europe tried to erase. This is Untold Chapters. Part 1. A city built without cement. Between the 11th and 15th centuries, in present-day Zimbabwe stood one of the largest stone cities in Africa. Great Zimbabwe was built without mortar. No cement, no modern tools. Yet its massive stone walls rose over 10 meters high and have stood for centuries. This was not a village. This was a capital city, home to kings, traders, and thousands of residents. Part 2. A global trade power. Great Zimbabwe was not isolated. Archaeologists have found Chinese porcelain, Persian glass, Arabian coins. This proves the city was part of a global trade network connecting Africa to Asia and the Middle East. Gold flowed from southern Africa through Great Zimbabwe to the rest of the world. Africa was not waiting for Europe. Africa was already connected. Part 3. When Europe couldn't accept the truth. When Europeans arrived centuries later, they refused to believe Africans built Great Zimbabwe. They claimed it was built by Phoenicians, Arabs, or even biblical figures, anyone except Africans. Why? Because accepting African greatness destroyed the myth that Africa needed to be civilized. So history was rewritten, evidence was ignored, and African achievement was erased. Part 4. The truth that survived. Despite attempts to erase it, the truth survived. Archaeology proved Great Zimbabwe was built by African hands. Its architecture, culture, and symbols match local traditions, not foreign ones. Great Zimbabwe stands today as proof that Africa built cities, governed societies, and shaped history long before colonization. Great Zimbabwe was not lost. It was hidden by denial, hidden by colonial lies. Every era has a story. Every story has a chapter they never told you. This is Untold Chapters, where erased history is restored. If this documentary changed how you see Africa, subscribe and join us as we uncover more hidden chapters of the past.